Hello. Hello, and welcome to stream. Oh boy. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I have so much more energy than yesterday. I can really feel it. It's just easier at times. The days I work from home, you know. It's just easier. Even though I had a bit of a short night after playing Tchia until 2 AM basically. And then losing all my progress because I'm stupid. But hey, shit happens, right? Shit just happens sometimes. Anyway. I might just... Yeah, I might just take it over to the live stream right away. Hello again, and welcome back to Tchia. First one I want to say I'm a little bit sorry. I had a bit of a mishap last stream. my internet connection crashed and I didn't notice until I think like 10 minutes later. And did the majority of the last big factory before I noticed, and once I noticed, tried to get the internet back on, and when I kinda had that done, I looked for an earlier save, like an autosave, because of course I didn't want, you know, you guys to miss out on game content. And unfortunately, the last autosave was basically at the time I realized my internet had crashed. And then because I had a really stupid moment, I accidentally overwrote that save by loading my last proper save file. So all the progress I had from last stream was gone. Don't worry, you don't have to sit through watching me clearing the whole island again, doing 2 shrines, collecting a whole bunch of things. No. I did that earlier today. And we're basically starting at the campfire next to the last factory, and we're gonna continue from there. I hope that's okay with everyone. I'm not sure how I'm going to cut this for YouTube yet. If I'm going to cut the first, like the couple of minutes I have of me doing the last factory the first time, if I'm gonna cut that or if I'm gonna leave that in. So if you're seeing something twice, I'm sorry. I hope it's not too much of a bother to watch a repeat. But yeah. Let's get going. I'm really excited to see how the story is going to continue. Alright, here we are. And yeah, I haven't changed the boat and my outfit yet. No, let me do it. I will do that afterwards. Here at the campfire. I mustn't forget that I have a trinket over here still. And those should be the last 6. According to the list, yeah, it's the last 6 braided trinkets. And we have found all 180. I'm a little surprised it's that many. I mean, I'm surprised and at the same time not, I guess. It's been a lot. There have been a lot. If you would have asked me how many braided trinkets are there, you know, I would have been like, maybe 100. But the fact that it's almost double that, a bit of a surprise, to be honest. Alright. We are fully stocked on explosives. That is perfect. Take out that sentinel. Oh. Now, yesterday the game was a little extra quiet. Today it's a little extra loud. That's interesting. Especially since the only thing I'm doing different today is that I'm using different headphones. And I don't know how that would affect the noise level of the game. Oh. Alright. One sentinel gone. Those guys do get annoying. By the way, something I've noticed but I have never commented on is how sentinels are basically Moroccan, wrapped up in, like loosely wrapped up in cloth. And so if common soldiers are people, manipulated, I mean if they are, we don't fully know that yet. I mean I hope they aren't, or at least, you know, it would be a really dark twist for this cute and beautiful game to be like, hey, by the way, all the soldiers you burned, that was actually real people you killed. So yeah, I was like replaying a whole bunch of the game today. I kinda was thinking a little bit about thinking a little bit about sorry. Just adjusting the game volume because it still seems a little loud. So yeah, that would have been a really dark twist for this beautiful game. Beautiful and for the most part peaceful game. To be like, oh yeah, by the way, you killed innocent people the entire time. So I really don't hope that that's not a thing. Not that that's a thing. Also, yeah, the Moroccan, or like the sentinels who look like Moroccan in cloth. It's kinda, you know, the whole idea of Miwara. Hey, Fluvia! Kind of the idea of... I was just talking about... welcome in, by the way. Happy to see you here. Oh, hey. How the sentinels look like Moroccan, wrapped up in cloth. And how that made me think about the implications of the soldiers and the sentinels. And the sentinels kind of like... I don't know. I don't even remember the point I wanted to make. Probably something about Miwara just taking everything he can to establish his power, even the ancient traditions of the land, kind of. I think I could have been a Soul Claimant instead of a Pexy stream. Oh. I guess I'm flattered. But I mean, if you have an opportunity to go out and have a good time, don't feel obligated to watch stream. I mean, I'm happy to have you here, but unstable tongue vibes. Yeah. I mean, so far I don't have any, unfortunately. And that is really unfortunate. That I don't have any unstable tongue. I mean, if you're having a great time here, then I'm happy. See? Sentinels are manipulated Mowakan. Can I see more sentinels up there? Oh yeah, that's the... It's a thing with my dad and his biker friends. Christian biker group, okay. Like all those things I do not vibe with. Okay, yeah. Then if it's something you wouldn't enjoy, then I'm happy you're here. A big thing of social things in general. May see something about me. You're all good right here in the room. I mean, that it depends on how you interpret it. Honestly, I'm not good with social things either. Like at the company Christmas party a couple of weeks ago, I literally had to be brought to a place where there was no one else because I couldn't handle all the people. Like I'm not good in big groups, especially in big groups of people I don't know. I feel super comfortable in a situation like that. Yeah, sounds like me. I mean, maybe I'm biased because, you know, I'm in the same situation, but I don't wanna learn to deal with it. I don't see the point of being able to spend hours with people I don't know, I don't like, and I don't care about. I would much rather spend my time with people I know, like, and care about. And if I spend my time with people I know, like, and care about, I will happily spend hours upon hours with them. Open the bell, I want to. Oh, lamp, yes. Or I'm full? Really? Actually? Okay. Alright, let me try that again. Alright, where? Oh, down here. Bye-bye. Yeah, same blue view. Yes, please. Come and run at me so I can burn you down. I lost all the progress I made. I literally lost all the progress. I said it in the intro before you were there. The only thing I had was an autosave after like my internet recovered. And I was like, okay, do I have an autosave? When was the last one? You know, how much stuff is gone and that you didn't see now, and trying to figure it all out. And unfortunately, the last autosave pretty much happened or was taken when I discovered that I had lost my internet connection. And so I was going back and forth between saves, and you know, and for some reason at some point I thought I was in the save option, so like save your game, but I was in the load option. And you know, I was like, hey, why can't I save my game right now? And then clicked on a file, and it was the last save file, because I wanted to save on top of my save file that I had used the whole time. And so instead of saving, I loaded it. And that automatically overrode the autosave. So all the progress I had made yesterday was lost. But I spent some time totally not during my working hours, doing it as long as meeting, totally not, replaying what I had done yesterday up until the factory. So all the trinkets I got, all the shrines, you know, everything I did, have redone already. And I stopped when it was time to enter this factory. Yeah, cough, of course. No, never. I would never. Especially not working last weekend and working overtime the last week to get like a really big project done. Where I'm like, okay, you for the some space. So no, absolutely not. Never happened. Oh. I intended to hold... Alright, you know what? Give me a lamp. So yeah, let's just say you know what, now, let's not even say I recovered the save file. No, I have my progress back, and we don't care about how it happened. It happened. And, you know, I thought just having to redo this big factory, it was magic, yeah, magic. Everything that is inexplicable for humans is magic by default. Yeah, but I thought just redoing this factory, even if you've already seen a couple of minutes, you know, it wouldn't be the worst, and it would be a good place to start again. That's kind of the compromise. But I'm not having to sit through another 4 hours of content like yesterday. And you just have to bear with a couple of minutes of replay. Or like, of content you've already seen, kinda. Bye. I love. I can never unhear the word magic being said by Daddy Pig in the Peppa Pig TV show. I'm saying magic oink oink to my head to this day every time I. Ooh, we have a Moroccan here. We could use that. You know what? Let's use that and see how far we get. Okay, the pile of you know, the thing is, it takes up soul energy. No, I love the feature of the Milwaukee. I'm sure it can be incredibly useful in this place. My kind of issue right now is that the factory is extremely spacious, and I kind of want to make sure I clean everything up in one sweep. Don't have to do too much backtracking. And the place being so spacious and as a Moroccan, I move relatively slowly, and it constantly, as just said, takes soul energy. I think I'm just faster, and this is just going to be easier and more comfortable to do as Tchia. But I gotta admit, now for that sentinel, it was the range attack was very useful. It's just a little unfortunate I had basically cleared the entire area. Oh yeah, let me... And in case you're wondering, I will clear the entire factory out of enemies and cloth piles first. Oh! Okay, so there's... Yeah, no, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'm sticking by my decision. Turn around. No, you don't see me, you don't see me, you don't see me. Perfect, thank you. Let me just reload my stuff, please. Two for one! Awesome. Hi. Bye. Alright, now those two guarding the entrance. Let us balance on that. Let us balance on the door. Oh no, 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 not the cat, not the cat. Wonderful, wonderful, amazing. Yes, there's one more soldier running around. I think there's... Oh, that's just... Just a lantern back here. Hi! Okay, back there's a cloth pile. Amazing. Yes, where? Oh, back here. Wonderful. Alright. We have almost all the enemies cleared out. The last ones. Ah, over there I see soldier. You're number 27. Good morning. I think that's where I started initially. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So basically went around the entire facility one time. Still missed some enemies. Oh, there was that one roof, I think. Alright, let me just... Oh no! Okay, that doesn't work as intended. Too bad. I guess... Oh, okay. I see the last sentinel. That's helping. Let's go. Can I climb up here? Go, climb, hop, whatever. Okay, no, I can't. Let me climb here then. Oh no, 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 no. I tried to stay away. I kinda hate when the explosions also hit me. But I guess nothing too bad happens. Oh, hey. Sure, that might just be a chimney. Honestly, I was looking for a fabric pile for the last one. Yeah, it's one of the chimneys, okay. Well, I guess since I'm already up here, I should have enough materials to clog it. And I mean almost. And it's a very good point to check out and look for the missing fabric pile and the missing soldiers.
Explosion de plus et on n'en parle plus. Encore, encore. Ça, c'est fait.
Alright, that's one chimney done. I see another soldier down below me. And I'm missing another 5. Alright. Oh, okay, there's the fabric pile. Amazing. Oh, no, we just need 5 more soldiers that we missed. We missed somewhere. Okay, there's one. Maybe they are all. Oh, awesome! Yeah, give me that. Give me all of that. Cool move, by the way. Oh, a trinket. Nice. Alright, so 4 more soldiers. See if they're around here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's one. Hey buddy. Three more. I just saw another one. Wonderful. 2 more. 2 more. Let's go. Yes! Oh, final soldier, where are you? I feel like I'm playing Among Us Hide and Seek. Now I'm in full psychopath mode. Where are you? Don't be scared. Uh-huh, find the imposter. By the way, the imposter is not the one with the exploding ore in their hands, just saying. They're a crewmate for sure. You know, all those like little fabric pieces floating around, they sometimes trick me into thinking I see an enemy. Oh, I really wish you could see them. Like, no joke, I wish I had, like, they would show in the map. Because this area is ginormous. And yes, I do see the birds flying around, and I was just thinking that. Nope, that's a gecko. I need a bird. Dang it. You might as well get at least up here. Before I use up all my soul energy for nothing.
Wow. Ça va laisser une trace. Continue. Wouhou. Une dernière et c'est fini. On débarras.
I really wish I could see it. I really wish I could see whether the game would give me a hint where the lost soldier is. Damn. Oh my god. Yes. How freaking lucky was that? How lucky was that, huh? Oh, come on. Pure calculation and skill? Of course. Pure calculation and skill. Look what you mean. What's that? Never heard of it. Doesn't exist here. Luck doesn't exist here, just skill. By the way, why do I get a feeling that the trinket I'm looking for is right up here? No, potentially. Oh no, it's supposed to be... There it is. There my lovely little trinket is. Alright, let's see. One more here. Potentially outside the wall. Yeah, I see it, okay. Now that one also looks like it's either outside the wall or just at the edge. And then I would like to go across the bridge. I know, I'm sorry. But I really want to get all the trinkets before I clock the last chimney. Because I'm kind of worried a little bit that this... I mean, this obviously the story will progress after that. And I'm a little worried it will teleport us away. And I have to get here. Ooh, fish-shaped. And then I have to make an extra detour just to get it, you know. I'll be quick, I promise. Alright, now where is that trinket at? There it is. Was that like a crab or like a lobster? Lobster shape? Alright, now let's do... And let's at least do that. Since I have 3 more explosives in my inventory, that's enough for the last chimney. Oh.
Dans le mille. Continue, elle s'affaiblit. Une dernière explosion et ce truc est grillé.
Come on. And bye. Did I just what? Did I just what, flew you? I did nothing. I mean, I did something.
Tu as réussi, l'usine de tissu est à l'arrêt. Les systèmes de sécurité se désactivent. Trouve un endroit sûr, vite.
Oh! They're all still here and still human. Here's our mysterious friend again. Uh-oh. Oh no. No comment, Pluvio. Thanks for the similar. What did I say a couple streams ago? I feel so smart. Oh no. How horrible. I mean, it's not just our father, it's also Louisa's parents, or like her, I don't know if she has a father, but like her mother and a couple other adults. Shit. A couple streams ago, where we woke up on the island with the Moroccan, and we were told the story of the princess and the prince and the king and the queen. I was like, okay, so like we are the princess, the king is our father, and what happened to our mother? Like we don't know her, and like the game doesn't really tell much about the queen. And I was like, well, we had that mysterious figure with the mask and the feathered mask. What if that is the queen? What if that's our mother? And you know she's coming in, that would explain why she is so obviously that person had a such a vested interest in us being safe and protecting us. And you know initially that made sense, but then I went back and thought about the story, and if I remember correctly, the way the game told the story, that masked warrior showed up while the king and queen were still themselves, like as public figures, and had their kids taken away from them, or at least their son, sacrificed to a mere war. And so it was like, okay, so then the masked figure, can't be the queen because, you know, the queen was there and the masked figure was there, so it's obviously two separate people. But now I guess maybe that's just a different group. Maybe a group of anarchists, kind of. And the queen joined them.
Ni minang nei ni sohina ya nani ngo sanenge kana chidia ai mun la bane ka khepini ai mun me minela kwene wi ngo e yo la na
Mache
ni minang
ya por asine
na dengue ni minang na dengue ni minang je reviens je reviens je reviens terre, mon amour. Je reviens voir l'eau de ma terre. Je reviens revenir. Je reviens auprès de ma mère.
Mais tout n'est qu'un
Sa hwedha chua I chony me e ni e yedi. Choni a te hwea. Thineia.
That was beautiful. Alright, let me check. Where am I?
Ma inilanganela gochaneshe. Ezu. Fananike.
Alright, and our mom is there. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Let me see if there has been anything new added here. No. Alright, then it's very convenient that we're here, because that means we can go back to this island, clear out the new camps, and continue looking for the treasure. Like, do the treasure hunt. That just now was really a really touching moment, and the voice actress for Tchia's mom has a really, really pretty singing voice. Okay. And of course it's very sad that I hope when all that went down that maybe they would make it out, like all the adults that were held captive. It's so sad that we couldn't. It's just sad. Oh yeah, you do, Pluvia. You do need to catch up on the lore here. Okay, I have nothing in my bag. Alright, since I have nothing in my bag right now. Wait a second. How much? Okay, we're full soul energy. Then let me. Okay, that hit. Oh, come on. Don't tell me that's too far away. Don't tell me that's too far away, dudes. Alright. So we needed a lot of soul energy. But we basically cleared the entire camp out. That's amazing. And can stock up on explosives again. Let me quickly... 96, okay. I never caught how much the big stamina fruit increases it. By 3, okay. The big fruits give us 3 extra stamina. Oh, awesome, that's another jerry can. I actually wanted to go down here and check. Is that like a drill base back there? Looks suspicious anyway. One more inventory slot. And I have just the object for it. Alright, let's see now. We have a present over here. That's some yeah, cosmetics we can purchase with trinkets and pearls, and we have a bunch of those now. So let's go there and purchase that. And then we have a new camp up here. Around here somewhere is our next treasure. And we have a camp here. One here. And one here. Okay, maybe let's just go around the island in kind of a half circle-ish kind of way. Or maybe a 3, like a number 3 kind of thing. Ish. Something like that. Something like that. Yes, that's the place where we have the cosmetic item. Now we can get out. Ooh. Cute flowers. Okay, you know that is... Ooh, you might make me... You might just make me change my boat design. I'm tempted. I'm tempted to change my boat design. Hey Luke, welcome in. How you doing? Oh, sorry, wrong button. Good, logging all the indigestion cards bugs I've heard about. But as far as I'm aware, you also may have fixed a couple of them. I mean, I saw you something post in Discord that people should give certain buttons another try. Oh, absolute big thanks for all the hard work you do. And I honestly... Let me take a quick little break here. Fix the handful. Still a few people who can't trade. Oh, that sucks. Oh, I don't have any trophies. You know, the thing is, I wanted to check out this claw machine again. Oh, there really is another golden ball in there. And I didn't see it. Or I didn't have any trophies left. Okay, so I need to come back here. Because I saw in the on the map that, like in the main map menu, that one of the two claw machines wasn't checked off. And I wondered why. Now I know. Okay, so I need to get my hand on the trophy from another challenge, and well, you know, I could of course I can always just redo the shooting range challenge here. Let me just put the oil lamp down. I mean, honestly, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what trophy it is. Yes. I just need any trophies. By the way, it's pretty ironic, Luke. The last time you were here on stream with Tchia, we were at this exact place and explored the fine mechanics of unstable dung. Oh. Oh no. Oh, please. Yes! Amazing. Rock backpack orange. Now let me check. If now both... Claw machines, yeah. 2 out of 2. Okay. Perfect. Unfortunately, there's no cow here. At least, none that I see in there. In the vicinity. Oh, lovely to hear that. I think too, it has a very relaxing soundtrack most of the time. I think even the combat music isn't too crazy. Now I just need to make sure I get out in the water a little bit more. Alright, let's go. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just... Yeah, I just changed my mind. I think I should leave the boat here and go by foot the rest of the way. Or if I find... Hello, motherfuckers. You all need to go, like, instant. Yeah, I thought there would be a mimic in here for me to use. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do it Milwaukee style. Take this. And this. And this. And this. Oh, did you burn? That's all apparently. Well, apparently I missed. Hey Panda! Panda having weird thoughts again. What else is new? Today? Panda wants to beat grapes. No context. Awesome. But grapes are cool. Alright, now down there by the bridge. What do we have there? So we go to the bridge, cross it by the trees. Oh, over there. Oh, where? Yeah, I think it's that side. Oh yeah, there. No, I didn't see Luke. I'm gonna check it out later. Bob didn't saw that character eating a fruit, and I was like, I can make a sex joke from that. And then I was like, oh, it can just be chilly. I chose silly. Thank you for being silly. This game is too cute and innocent for sex jokes. Okay, so I guess I'll have to be a dog again. Yeah, looks like it. Yes, the character is very cute. Alright, then let's invoke a dog. Ooh, a black dog this time. Inside the chest, a note to read. I'm not sure what day it is, but I just woke up on Ijanur. As instructed, I waited on Puruya on the night of the new moon. Shortly after midnight, an aircraft, smaller than the ones I'm used to, landed nearby. I was blindfolded, but unlike the first time, I wasn't manhandled at all. We flew for a while, and upon arrival, I was put in an empty room where a strange man with a goatee asked me many questions. He seems to be their leader. I stayed calm. He told me to expect them again on the next new moon. I think I passed some kind of test. I'm getting closer. A mysterious old man gave me this mask and left without saying a word. Mask of coconut fibers. Interesting. Now we have a purple key. Yes, playing music does magic. And that's not the only thing that gives off Zelda vibes in this game. Alright, so we cleared that camp on the way. That is amazing. Now we have 3 more up here. 3 more new big camps. Let's check the treasure map. Okay, Javido, We need to be a crab. I need to dive. Problem with watching this game is that it makes me want to play it and just don't have the time. What can I say, Luke? I don't mind doing that at all. It is a very nice game. It's really, really fun. I mean, it's not your, like, of course, it's not your action-packed shooter, whatnot, AAA title, but it's beautiful. It's absolutely amazing fun. I mean, you can be poop. And how many games are there out there where you can be poop? It just seems right up my alley. Oh wait, Yaldo. Let me. Okay, that's Yahweh. Bo. Or did I misread? No, it says Yalito. So maybe that's another lake? Yeah. Okay, it's this one. So we need to go to this lake. And I mean, honestly, that's great. Because there is another camp right here. There is sailing. I am poop, what's for I'm toast. I think there's all the poop games. Oh, okay, that's the games. There's a game called I Am Poop? Really? I didn't know that. There is sailing, Luke. Our little raft is parked right here. See that? That's our raft. But I just decided we're gonna fly to our next destination. You love sailing in game? Too bad. I guess you'll just, there's nothing. You can just accept that Tchia is a game for you, and you should play it. Like, all the evidence points to it, Luke. How can you deny the fact? Played Sea of Thieves just so I could sail around and didn't care about anything else. Have you played Raft? You have not? You should. It's also, I mean, it is survival crafting, but it is very relaxing. And there's like peaceful mode and low, like an easy mode. If you don't want to get stressed out, like if you don't want to like bother with combat at all, and not be too stressed out by the survival aspects. But honestly, once you get the hang of the UI and the crafting system, it's really easy to handle, and survival is not that big of an issue. And I just love sailing around the wide open sea on my raft, and the OST of Raft is so freaking relaxing. Oh, we're a big boy. We are a big boy. Your face. Oh, neat, elegant it. Like I said, it's hard to pick up new games. Think Tchia might be on top of that list? Yeah, I mean, it's fair. Big salmon fruits do look a lot like grapes. Now that I know the context to Panda's initial comment, I totally get it. They do look like yellow grapes. Okay, where was that third? Oh, up there. There was the third cloth pile. Hey Uzai, at this point you feel bad. I didn't even greet you. You've been here for a while. I'm so sorry, Uzai. Or at least I think I didn't greet you, did I? I'm sorry. At this point you feel bad for them? Oh, there's the pineapple ukulele! Ella was talking about that. Alright, now treasure hunting at this lake. Okay, this isn't really a good place to do that. That's slightly better. Oh. I'm kind of obsessed with the way momentum works in this game. I feel like you're obsessed with a lot of things. Tree goes swing. Tree goes swing. You're gonna eat something. Ooh, is that fish with green beans? Mmm. Yeah, that's also a lot of fun, Uzai. Alright, so I guess down here. I mean, the treasure map says we need a crab. Or we should go in as a crab. I mean, I'm guessing there should be crabs close by. And, I mean, maybe. And if not... Oh. Yes. I would have laughed so hard if actually my flashlight would have worked in crab form. Hello. Inside the chest, a note reads, "As expected, I was brought to the headquarters on a new moon. I'm still not sure why I can't remember how I got there or came back. I cannot identify where it is either. the place is engulfed in the thickest fog. I had an interview with the leader again. This time, he introduced himself as Pui Dua and seems to trust me more and more. We get the henchman Balaclava, map and Pinky. Okay. It's awesome that the crab is still here. Momentum for sure is the most important part of movement in games. Okay, now the question is, you know what? Let me make this easier on myself. Hello. Oh, that's the big ass tree. We found that before. Okay. That was, I think, here-ish, or here, somewhere here. Oh no, it was here. Okay. Alright. Then let me do the remaining 2 camps. Yeah, let me do that. And then I will go there and focus full force on the treasure hunt. Yes, thank you. Let me catch a ride. Oh, that's so funny, Luke. Who was it? Uzai, was it you? Who said yesterday speedruns of this must be crazy? I'm not sure. But I remember someone brought it up like yesterday on stream. This exact topic. Be like, speedruns of this must be insane. Do I see him walking somewhere here? Oh, I'm absolutely sure there has to be him walking somewhere here. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it was you? Only 4 speedruns on the leaderboard? So it might take for a while for it to get crazy? Maybe. Yeah, maybe it will pick up once it launches for Steam. I'd love that. Speedrun is about an hour? Oh. Interesting. Oh, come on. Oh, damn. Okay. Well, I got to clear out a couple of those guys. I think once I'm done with this game, I'm gonna watch a speedrun. Now I'm really interested in seeing what people do when they speedrun this. Hey, buddy. Yum yum. Yum yum fruit. And we have one last soldier down there. Hey, buddy. Are you cold? Oh. Sorry. Another can. Can pick up 2 more items. Let's do that. Hi, Luke. Thank you for popping in. Oh, I was just about to use the insect to fly again. Oh, we have a bird in the water. Let's see, where would it go? I guess we'd fly to the dock and summon my boat. Or maybe fast travel. Go to the dock, fast travel to the other dock, summon my boat. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Hello. I want to fast travel, please. And go here. It even spawns a boat here. Awesome. Ooh, let me... Oh. Wrong direction, sorry. Any in-game explanation for the soul jump thing? It's just being... Basically, it's a magic ability that Tchia has. She was born with it. Going from the game's lore, she inherited it from her parents. So it's kind of a family thing. Let me see. Hey, Anne! Welcome! How you doing? How are Luna and Ivy? Thank you for here. Just got home from another busy work day. So Ryan is super late with stream once again, but notice you're online. Really? Ryan isn't streaming yet? Okay, maybe they have trouble setting things up because today is Valheim. So maybe he and Meg are having tech issues. Exclamation tech. But thank you for stopping by. And thank you for the follow the other day again. I'm really happy, just had food, awesome. And also, I read in Tough Days that your work your workload is pretty crazy right now, and I hope that that gets more manageable soon, and you can breathe a little easier. Curious about this game. I'm enjoying it a lot. I really like it. It's really diverse in activities. And a lot of fun. Now let me see. I could talk with my manager about it, but didn't reduce the workload. Ordered fries, those are always good. Nah. Fries are amazing comfort food. Well, I hope you can relax here. Yeah, relax with this chill game where you burn people. Oh, do that. Protect people on. Hey! Really? That got me? Come on. Oh no. 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 A perfectly good box of explosives ruined. That's not fair. Game saturation is something for sure. I am too low on explosives for my taste. Now where to go? Okay, so there's another new camp, but that's on the way to the place we're supposed to go anyway. So I want to get that last. Oh, of course, and the treasure hunt. We still have the treasure hunt, and we have one camp here. Alright, but first I want to stock up on explosives, and I think I know how I want to go about that. Alright, let's go turn a boat. Yes. Saturation is more intense right now because of the sunset. Kind of looks like apocalyptic this way. It is very intense. But that's something I absolutely adore about this game. How freaking beautiful and vibrant and colorful it is. Blood Moon rises once again. Alright. I quickly want to stock up on explosive materials before we continue. And then I want to continue my treasure hunt. So here the dog, we're going to fast travel really quick. And then we're gonna go to Willy Willy and hope that we can get what we need there. Oh wait, am I... Oh! I went too far. I am already at the... I am already at the dock I wanted to fast travel to. Okay, amazing. Well, I guess then... we'll just continue going by boat then. Yeah, that's the only issue I have. That even after I don't know how many hours of playing this game, I still get the dimensions wrong. Like, it's not that the world of the game is small, it's just it's a lot smaller than I always think when I look at the map for some reason. Alright, let's park a boat around here. Alright. Let's get a couple explosives. Now, Pluvio, I am sorry, but we have a couple new people here who don't know this game yet. So, in this game we have a magic ability called a soul jump. It allows us to take possession of animals and of a couple of inanimate, basically a lot of inanimate objects. And you know, when you possess animals, you have special options for a lot of them. Like dogs can dig holes, and cats have night vision, and as you might already see, I'm so sorry, Pluvio. Feel free to look away, but I have to show this to everyone who's new. As a cow, you can poop. And you can produce unstable, explosive dung. And I love it. And that's just half of it, Anne. You're in the way. So I can grab that now and keep it in my inventory for later. Oh yeah. Oh. And now, Anne, you know, the great thing is that the unstable dung is also an item that you can soul jump into. And then you can move around the world as dung. As explosive, unstable, dung. By the way, that was a goal. Hello? That was... no one, and no one of us expected this game to be like this. I was laughing like crazy. I was literally losing my shit when I first did that and figured that out and saw that. I went so mad with laughter. Yeah, and that happens when you explode it. It's amazing. And that's the reason why I came here specifically, because I wanted to stack up an unstable dung. It was so fucking funny. Oh my god. Best feature in the game. Absolutely the best fucking feature in the game. Alright. But now I should go back to the port and fast travel here. Because the next treasures, next part of the treasure hunt is gonna be around here somewhere. So let's go. Oh, absolutely, Pluvio. Ryan has to play this. And not backsetting, like making sure, or like waiting and holding your tongue until he figures it out. I mean, maybe he would surprise us. But honestly, would be wild. Oh, we have a bird. Awesome. By the way, as a bird, you can poop as well. But you just poop. It's not a separate object in the game, like with the cow. You just. Oh. Oh no. I didn't activate my glider. Alright, let me... Sort of thing where he would either do it immediately or never try. Alright, let's check the treasure map. So we're at this tree. Okay, and then... on the other side of this, presumably. Yeah, there we are. Okay, we need something explosive. And we'll also need a dog. Or like an animal that can dig. A boar would work as well. Inside the chest, a note reads, Guidua has chosen me as his pupil. I am learning a lot about what is going on through his techniques. He gave me this headband. I'm not sure what it symbolizes, but he wears the same feathers on his head. This is stranger than anything I've ever expected. He calls his army, they are Yui, and tells them they are preparing for a great event called the Yangen. But I'm not sure what it is yet. I keep finding pieces of evidence. I'll store them in these chests for the time being. We get the ancestral headband and the fuchsia key. I wonder how many more treasure chests there are. Oh. Oh, okay. that's pretty much the direction we gotta go anyway, I guess. So let's go back to the dock. Is that bird close enough for us to... No. Yes, please. Lol, literally every aim as a parachute glider these days. Yep. But can you be poop in every game? I think not. It is a fun mechanic. Can't believe Tchia stole the glider from Powerball. Yeah, especially that Tchia managed to do that. Being released, I think almost a year ago, or like sometime last year, and still stealing the glider from Powerworld. That's an achievement for sure. Okay, so that should be another camp. We can clear up, that's new. And then I remember something at home. Almost gives out the impression that they're drilling for oil or something. Oh, come on. Alright, amazing. Look away for a second, you're over here bombing stuff. Yeah, but then look away for a second. I've cleared another camp. I'm busy as a bee, you know? Okay, so that's basically everything done aside from the racing challenges and the diving board challenges. Let me see. Shooting range challenge, propulsion challenge. There's one in my camp, right? A more valuable chest, probably with the camp. Cosmetics box. Yeah, there's some more in town. That's right. One more campfire. I wonder where. I don't see where I haven't unlocked the campfire yet. I mean, maybe it's not like on the islands we have discovered so far. Maybe we'll also discover a new place eventually. All dogs, food stands aren't counted. Mere war statues, totems, shrine doors, one stamina fruit also left. So yeah, we have these gifts that we can also get. Hey Tristan! How are you doing? Happy to see you here. How are you? Tell me, tell me. Good to see you too. Alright, so there's one place I want to go real quick. I mean, I guess it will be part of the treasure hunt, but I still want to check it out now. I am doing fantastic. We finally finished our database migration at work this week, and it went so much better than we all anticipated. And it feels so good. Yeah, isn't it? Tchia is a beautiful game. Thank you. I'm so happy. Well, the whole team is so happy. As I remember at the beginning of the game, I found something here, and I wonder if it is still... Yes, it's still here. An X. I mean, I'm relatively sure it will be part of the treasure hunt, and we will find like we will find a chest here, but we won't be able to open it right now because we don't have the red key yet. But I still want to. Oh, yeah, that looks golden. That looks like a golden sash. And we need to be a crab as well. Any crabs around here? Nope, no crabs? Alright. Thank you. How's work going for you? I think I remember last time. Yeah, I don't have the right key. I wonder if I hope it will stay here. I wonder if that's the last chest in this whole treasure hunt. How's life been treating you? Alright, let's go into town real quick and get those 3 cosmetic boxes. We should be able to buy all 3 of them. and then clear the last camp, and then progress the story. Oh, and with the last camp we can find the next treasure. Must forget that. Oh, maybe, or maybe we'll just... if only I knew how much longer the treasure hunt goes on. Because I really kind of want to finish that. Oh, absolutely. Oh, it has a bunch of good ideas. I'm just gonna say unstable dung. And that's all. Best idea ever. Yes! I'm grinning so hard, it's so funny. I can't help myself. It's so fucking funny. Unstable dung is, no joke, the funniest shit I've ever seen. Pun absolutely intended. Memcho. For a second I thought it read Nacho. Good morning, world. Oh, you know what? Let me... It's a little more fun like this. Yay, enjoy your food, enjoy your meal. Yes, I can do it once, and now I have kind of a cooldown. So 20 more seconds until I can summon a bouncy plant again. But the cooldowns are different for each ability. Oh! Careful with the cars. I was just thinking about it and I had to try it. Nice graffiti, boys. Hello. That's dope. Welcome to Tchia, Great Tristan. Welcome to Tchia. By the way, I was looking for, I wanted to get, oh, there they are. Oh. I have a shopping cart. Wait, I could aim? Oh no, I can shoot the card. Yeah, this way I can use objects in combat, like explosive objects, by possessing them and then aiming them and shooting them. And while shooting, I automatically leave them. Tristan, have you ever seen me being poop? Have you seen that before? Okay, now look, this is unstable dung. It's unstable because we possessed a cow and made it poop, because you can do that. And it's also an item that you can possess. And then you move around as poop. And I think this is the most hilarious shit ever. Again, pun absolutely intended. I'm kinda sorry that I can't show you the poop animation of the cows right now. Because that one's kinda dope as well, to be honest. Well, let's see if I can unpossess the dung and get it back. Or if it... Yeah, awesome, I can get it back. Alright, so we have... the cosmetics, that's amazing. Let's take off to the camp and the next point of interest for our treasure hunt. It's absolutely hilarious and I love it. I'm not from Germany, Anne. I'm from Austria. But I'm happy to hear that I don't have a strong German or German native speaker accent. Funnily enough, on my first stream, I don't know who it was, but someone asked me if I were from Australia. That explains it. I'm Austrian. Oh! That was a little... You asked if I were French? Or maybe you asked if I were French, but I remember someone specifically asked if I were Australian. Maybe, but I don't think I mentioned it on that stream. It's a little similar to Total Wolf, whoever that is. Never heard of that person before. Formula 1 Mercedes boss, team boss, okay. Not really into Formula 1, so I'm not up to date with stuff, I'm afraid. Okay, so we have 2 more soldiers. Hello, and I see both of them. Alright, let's go. That's all the soldiers. And now just for the piles of cloth. Alright, now that was quick. Liberator. That's my trophy for clearing out all camps. Let's go. Alright, now let's see. We still have that shipwreck. Maybe let me take my boat there. Yes, by the way, in case anyone who's new is wondering, I have a black cat in my inventory. It's been here since the very beginning of the game. It was one of the very first items I picked up. Because I initially wanted to pet it, but the cat was sleeping, so I could only pick it up. And then I had a wailing cat in my arms and panicked and put it in my inventory. And it's been there ever since. I mean, I maybe threw it around once, but that was just once. And I decided it will stay in my inventory until the end of the game. Yeah. Black Cat is the main character. I'm just a sidekick. Alright, now let me get a look at my treasure map again in a minute. We are here, okay. Now. This is a shipwreck. We go down here. And there's apparently a chest. We need to be a crab. Okay, we just have to find it. Let's hope we find it. C-A-A-B. Is that Schrodinger's cat then? Close to being an affiliate? I mean, technically. Yes, Tristan. Maybe okay. I don't know if it's Schrodinger's cat because you know that kind of Schrodinger's cat is kind of in a deaf and or alive, deaf and alive situation. And I'd like to imagine that you don't think that the cat I'm having in my inventory could be dead. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. I got lost in the void. Then let me do an infinite air bubble. So yeah, maybe not Schrodinger's cat. And yeah, I did gain a bunch of followers because of Ryan, so little just so much the kind to give me a shout out last Saturday on stream, which I'm very grateful for. And I gained a bunch of new followers there. But I hope it will take some more time. I mean, honestly, well, let me say it like this. I hope I'm not forced to be an affiliate immediately once I get enough followers, because I pretty much take all the other boxes already. Because that would mean that people can buy subs, and that would mean that I can make money from stream, and you know that's not a bad thing in theory. But before I can go down that road, I will have to figure out some tax stuff and some social security stuff that I haven't bothered with as of now. Because that's kind of its own headache. And I was like, you know what, let me look into it once it gets relevant. Yeah. Oh, down here. Okay, so basically used up my entire infinite air bubble. And now okay, but yeah. But the treasure is back here. Okay. Okay, yeah, but I still am going to be a crab. Okay. And there's no crabs down here. And I can't summon one. Yeah, of course. So I have to go back up. I mean, let me try and do that here, so I can just let myself drop down in a straight line. Oh, it's raining. Look at that. Alright, now, crap. Honestly, a lot of the time, like I want to play draft with a friend, and we had to explore some stuff on the water, and that it came very unexpected for me, and it absolutely freaked me out as well, Tristan. Funnily enough, it doesn't here. Maybe because you don't actually die, I don't know. Or maybe because I know I have like the infinite air bubble. That helps a lot as well. Swim back down, not seeing the bottom. Damn, I was gonna be the first to sub. Yeah, Chloe. I hope, you know? I hope that eventually one day I can get all of that stuff figured out and sorted out and become affiliate. And then you can throw all your money at me. No, seriously. I'll just have to, you know, I'm planning to get into it sooner rather than later because people have been very generous with follows recently. And I want to be prepared. Okay, inside the chest, a note reads: Pre-doer goes on rants about the Yengen, and I can barely keep up. He says that the goal is to gather enough resources and power to reach something, or someone, known as Gurman. I'm probably pronouncing all of them wrong, sorry about that. He is truly obsessed with this. A big stem of the fruit and the map and the black key. Alright, just to freak quick, just add a little more. Zupinu. The white tree where... Oh, okay. I know what it is, okay. Oh, thank you. You guys are so nice. Alright. I hope you guys don't mind, but I would really, really like to finish that treasure chest side quest thing before moving on with the story, because I think the story is pretty close to completion. Or like it feels that way. And, you know, also it's just a lot of fun following all these hints and finding all these treasures right now. Raining like crazy, Tristan. It did rain here earlier today as well. And I love listening to the rain as well. I'm just thinking about something. Pluvio, tell me if this works. Is it raining? Did it work? Oh, sorry, I tried my best. I mean, maybe get yourself a ukulele and play FADE. No, maybe game magic works in real life as well. Appreciate the attempt. Okay, let me just check. The boat should be no, that not that boat. Can you just zoom? I would like for you to zoom out, please.
Enila yeşili. Fıçeki koylu.
Thank you. Okay, where is that boat again? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So it's probably around here-ish somewhere. That's true. We'll see. Oh, it should be closer. Okay. Well, I'm not sure if it will work in any. I mean, I'm not sure if it works in real life on the. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work like clearly, but you know, let's just imagine magic is real, and especially this magic is real, and you just have to strum 4 notes on an instrument, and suddenly it rains, or stops raining, whatever you want, whichever you want. Of course, magic is real. What am I even saying? Magic is real. We discussed this already today. Magic is real. Magic is 100% real. No, absolutely not, Polio. Of course I didn't lie. Magic is real. Everything is real. Magic is real. Santa's real. The Tooth Fairy is real. The Easter Bunny is real. All real. Oh, that tree. I'm pretty sure it's that one. Hello, bird. Yes. Alright. So, first of all, thank you. You good boy. Oh, sorry. Bye, Anne. Thanks for stopping by. Have a relaxing evening. And have fun at Valheim. Okay, C. A, A, B. Sorry. Just C. Yay. That way I saw something earlier. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. Now I'm not sure if crabs' eyes work like that in real life, but I saw that earlier and I found it so funny. Inside the chest, a note reads: according to Bidua, the only way to trigger an Yenge is to reach Caledonia, and for that they need to build a tower, a really, really tall tower. He calls the Drye. It's all starting to sound like the ravings of a madman. The old man came back and gave me this fourth mask. He told me about a legendary fifth one too. Mask with rope. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this game that will remind you of Zelda games. Okay. Okay. So there's the town. There's a road with a fork up in the mountains. Let's check the regular map then. Okay, we have the town here. It's on the left side. Oh, but okay. But that is... maybe here? It might be here. Okay. Let me put a pin in here so that I have an easier time finding my way there. You know what, let's fast travel to the other dock to save a little bit of time. And then go from there. Yes, Tristan. Currently, Tchia is only available at, on PS5. Oh, sorry, that's not true. It's also available for PC on Epic Games. And shortly it will also release on Steam, like in a month or so, I think. Me maybe. Let me try it here. That wasn't, you know, exactly where I wanted to go, but it was okay. Alright, now let's see. Could this be... no. Did I put... huh. That's kind of where I put my marker, but I don't think this is the right place. Because you can clearly see the town. Or you're supposed to clearly see it. Where else could it be?
Onehehienya kun. Ita hoila. Yasenihen.
I mean, there's another fork in the road. But I feel like that's the wrong direction. Oh no, I think I'm here. Yeah, I'm here, and I wanted to go there. Okay, so maybe this is the right place after all. Okay, yeah, that's looking better, that's looking better. That's looking better. Okay, do we have the fork in the road? And the structure. Do we have the fork in the road yet here? Or is that even further down? No, that's back there, okay. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it is the right place. Okay, good. That's not. Hello. Alright, I mean, let's try an explosive. more explosives. There we go. Oh, sorry. I wanted to get the flashlight. Hi, Uzai! Thanks for joining stream. Oh, new face markings. Have a good evening. Inside the chest, a note reads, Redoer tells me that over the ages there have been 6 attempts at building the Drye. None was successful, as the towers were either destroyed or abandoned before completion. Thanks for the lyric. He tells me it would usually take over 1,000 years to build such a structure. But he says he has a plan. Gathering the power of Mayavora. He's definitely crazy. Mayavora is a made-up character from children's stories. They paint that symbol on everything. What could it represent? Red stripes key, okay. So long... I'm getting a stronger and stronger feeling that the golden key is going to be the last one. Oh. I think there's a bug here. Or you have to be something really small. Okay, but that was the right spot. So let's check it out. Okay. Oh, I know where that is. Under the broken bridge. Okay. Okay, that's not far away. That is not far away. That is actually here. Alright, I need to be a crab again. So... crab time. Inside the chest, a note reads, Today, things went too far. In a final show of trust, Pridua decided to show me how he is building his Ayuyu army. He brought me to a place on the outskirts of the headquarters. A bright blue light started glowing from the incredibly dense fog. He urged me not to look directly into the light for too long. A group of people were brought over and forced to walk into the blinding halo. As they were pushed in, their panicked screams slowly faded away into a chilling silence. When they walked out, their skin had turned grey, and their eyes were completely empty, soulless. I don't think they were human anymore. They had become Pridua's mindless slaves, and he has hundreds of them by now, waiting for his orders. I cannot stay any longer. Wow. Another key. I already had strong suspicions that that the soldiers were people, or at least they once were. They once were people. Alright. I think this is gonna be a little more complicated, maybe? I think I have an idea what this is. I think this is down here. And somewhere here-ish, I think. You know what? Let me lighter. Oh, what a pretty seagull! And there's all the pipes. Well, luckily for us, there's a food stand here, so let me get a little bit of food. Thank you. Alright, and now I believe that somewhere around here. Our treasure spot will be here. Oh, I should have picked up additional explosion material, like oil lamps, because I'm getting a little low on those. Let me go back and grab some of that. Can I have the oil lamp, please? Oh no, no! I didn't want that. I just wanted to pick it up. Ah, a perfectly good oil lamp wasted. Alright. But this time. Since you're already here, let me borrow your abilities for a second and dig up a treasure. Thank you very much. Lovely. Now C, A, B, please. Thank you. Inside the chest, a note reads, I'm never going back. I've missed the last pickup, and they must be looking for me by now. I've managed to stay out of the sight so far. The fruit diet has helped me stay nimble and reactive. Aircraft raids have intensified, and the city has gone quiet. Something is brewing. Examine the fruit and the next key. Life wire. Okay, that's all the stamina fruits. Okay. Okay, that's a factory. Oh, okay, okay. I don't know which one. So it's here. I think I even saw it. Alright. And I was about to evoke another bird, but if I remember correctly, there was a parrot at the food stand. And I hope it's still there. Nope, no parrot, I'm afraid. Too bad. There are some more explosives. So I'm gonna take the opportunity and stock up on those. Thank you. Oh, I see a golden statue. I'm not sure. I've seen these statues every time, but I now wonder if... And the hands. The hands are... I've noticed them once or twice before, but I think they're recent. I don't wonder if... Oh no. Okay, the bird was on fire for a second. I wonder if that's a hint. The color of the bird's statue is a hint for the next key. Okay, but we need... Yeah. We need a dog. This place is going to be packed with animals, let me tell you. And we're going to need a crab. Inside the chest, a note reads, "It is real, I can't believe it. Gangazo has been torn apart. The throne room is floating in the sky above. I moan. I found this piece of cloth among the rubbles. I'll keep it as evidence. Mirror is real. He's here. I don't think anyone has seen him with their own eyes yet. But who else could bear such power? If Mirror is real, hopefully the masked warrior is too. I don't know who else could help us at this point." Cloth with spider logo. And another key. But not the golden one. Okay. Oh! Okay, finally, that's where we need to go. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Hello. Hi, Andy. This is Tchia. It's kind of it's an adventure game. It's a lot about exploration, and... Oh no. Oh, there we go. And solving puzzles. And yeah, the story is basically, so we are Tchia, that girl that just transformed into a bird. Oh, and I have to check where... we're currently on a treasure hunt. Okay, I'm gonna go to this dock. And initially we... Yeah. Best game ever, let me show you something. You can poop. You can poop as a bird. So yeah, our dad was kidnapped and we tried to save him, but unfortunately we couldn't. And currently we're on a treasure hunt. There's a series of treasure maps that give us lead from one treasure chest to the next. Alright, let's... Or maybe... Let me check. Should we? Yeah, we should. We should fast travel first. Up here. Because then we don't have to sail that long. Alright, so... Fast travel, please. Up here. By the way, I'm gonna give you... Andy was so kind and rated my stream. on Sunday when I did a Hollow Knight Steel Soul run and went for training. So feel free and follow Andy. Not in the sandbank. Damn. Alright, let's go. Tried to avoid it, but I didn't get the corner. Like the corner got me. Alright, so now we have to go here. Alright. Now.
Inilah Yeshili. Khachaithi hunami mwaken.
Let's try and check where the treasure is. Probably here somewhere? Okay, I'm just seeing that, you know, you guys talked earlier about the saturation of the game, and it does look way more saturated than it does for me. I think my capture card is doing that, but I don't know why or how. and it's strange because I can't remember it doing that with, like, the hell? Yeah, that is way more saturated than the game actually is, and I'm not sure why it looks so different. Maybe let me go on a quick pause and try something. Hey. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not sure if we have games on right now. No, it's just so strange because it literally never did that. At least I can remember it doing that. And just today, all of a sudden, it decides, yeah, I'm gonna be overly saturated. The hell? Okay. I mean, I guess. Boy, that is very bright. come on, that's just crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Are you kidding me? Well, that's too much, of course. But I mean, now it looks too washed out, and like the colors are not as diverse as they are in game. That. But come on, that is just okay. That is just ridiculous. That is not fine. Come on. Okay. Unfortunately, it stays always oversaturated the entire time. And honestly, I don't want to continue playing the game like this. Because it's just a misrepresentation on the game, and the game is too beautiful for that. So I'm afraid I will have to quit a little early because of tech issues again. I'm so sorry about that. And I will see what I can do. I will definitely try to figure out what's going on here. And yeah, well, at least I've just watched. I just checked it, 3.5 hours. At least that's a decent amount of time to stream. So yeah, I did want to play some more, but hey, I guess that's gonna be it again. Thanks for everyone who came in, stopped by, chatted, lurked, watched. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Sorry about the tech issues. I'll do my best to straighten those out as soon as I can. Wishing you a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever you have. All the best to you. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna raid Meg. Meg is Christine, who plays Valheim right now. She's a wonderful, wonderful woman. And a relatively new streamer, relatively new. She's been streaming for a little longer than I have, and particularly a lot with her husband Ryan, who is little indigestion. But it's been relatively recent that she streams on her own. So yeah, let's go there. And like I said, thanks for everything. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. And I hope I see you again soon without tech issues. Bye.
I still wish you well.